class, for example, to do that? 'Cause I mean, if they also they have to write a name.
I'm sorry.
How long would you give, for example, a grade 3 class to do activity like this?
That depends on the size of the
Oh, it's fine.
yeah, the size of the class and also the level of students. But I think it would be nice if you can try to do the same thing twice. So the first time you will kind of know the basic level of them. Yeah.
Twice in one lesson or twice everywhere?
2 lessons.
So for example, the first time I do this, and I will set a time limit probably longer, and then we're gonna do it again, and I would just set the time shorter.
Right.
The second. Okay. I really don't wanna do this up and down. Can you read like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leave them there.
Okay, so
Maybe those lights. Would it help if you took the lights off on the side?
it takes a long time for it to.
For the light.
There's
lights on
side
the-
lights.
Lights on the
There's probably a
side.
side.
There's
There's
lights.
a switch.
Oh. You mean the lights?
Yeah, like the lights maybe. There you go.
Never mind. So there were 3 missing words in this paragraph. And I need you to think what could be the answers. So, any answers
Listening.
for the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, listening. Listening to the target language as much as possible is one way students acquire language. That is to remind us that classroom English is very important. And you should, instruct in a comprehensible way as much as you can, because that will be their main way to learn the language. What about the second and third word?
One and L2.
I'm sorry?
Oh, one and L2. What?
So the second one would be
L2.
L2 learners. So we're thinking about English as first language or second language?
First
Foreign.
language.
Yeah. Yeah. Native. So I guess native.
So
Rich
that's
and poor
listening.
level.
Also said
I think rich and poor, I mean,
Yeah, rich and poor.
the learners who come from a better financially can go to Michigan and have more opportunities, or they travel overseas, or and
Family
poorer
backgrounds.
families who are only or in rural
Yeah,
areas.
What I think
They have
also
less
is
opportunity.
Yeah,
It's-
that's right.
it's some kids that not really financially weak, but the parents have no interest in letting them go into have extra exposure.
That's right, yeah. Pretty sad, yes it is. So your family pretty much
Yeah,
decides
determines.
how well you do. Okay, so the second would be ESL, English as a second language learners, have many opportunities to listen to English outside of the classroom, because the whole environment will conduct their communication in English. In order to survive, you have to speak English, and you've got a lot of exposure in listening as well. Whereas English English as a foreign language, the learners may have very few opportunities. So your students, unless they have extra hours of English education, otherwise, when they sit out of the English classroom, they have very almost zero exposure of the language. So here we come to sample lesson 2, I spell, you say. Now I'm going to give you, some papers, and what do I want you to write? Okay, let's write fruits again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to write the name of the fruits on the board. Do you remember what the names?
But not mango.
3, 4, 5.
I have 2.
Oh, yeah, use that because I need you to look these.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's alright. Just
5 fruits.
On each.
so one word on
One
each.
word on each.
You must write one.
One word and one word.
On that word list. Okay, so everybody's supposed to have the same set of words.
I only have 4.
You remember.
I don't remember.
So, you remember? Pears,
Papaya. That's the
pears,
one.
Last one I
mangoes,
missed is papaya.
papayas,
Apples.
Papayas.
Okay.
bananas, and apples.
Water. No water?
Oh, there were
Guavas.
guavas.
Yes.
Oh, I put a water.
Oh, okay, but you were using
So bananas, papayas, mangoes, pears, and apples.
What?
no guava.
No guava.
There were guavas.
Walnuts.
Banana. Apples.
Mangoes, guavas,
Did you have
bananas,
pears?
Yes.
apples,
Oh.
and
There was
papaya.
5.
So let's
Papayas,
check the
papayas,
list
guavas,
again.
mangoes.
Bananas,
Yeah.
you got bananas?
Yeah.
Yes. Papayas,
Yeah.
Yes.
mangoes,
Yes.
pears,
Oh.
apples.
Oh, good.
So this game called I spell, you say. For example, if I spell P-E-A-R-S, P-E-A-R-S, sorry. It's very annoying. P-E-A-R-S, and you're going to say
Pears.
Now, of course, you're going to clean up your desk. Leave only your work cards on the desk. And spread out your work cards.
Thank you.
Okay? Ready?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Now, when you hear the word I spell, you have to grab the card, show me the card, and say the word. Okay? It's as simple as that. Are you ready? P-A-P-A-Y-A-S.
Papayas.
Papayas.
Very good. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Bananas.
Very good. Now, after a few rounds, you can reverse the game. It will become I say, you spell. For example, apples.
A-P-P-L.
Now you have to show me your card. Pears.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to need you to work in a group, and you're going to put your cards on this chair. All the cards scrambled together. Yeah, all together. So in a classroom setting, you will, of course, you will work better if you do it in a big table. And I will do the same, and the students are going to pick the word I say. So you will have a lot of children trying very hard to find the one. Okay, let's try it. Ready? Papayas.
P-A-P-A-Y-A-S.
Is that what we're supposed to do?
Gotta,
Yes, you still need.
Are we still supposed to
Did you
spell
say
it?
it as well?
Yes.
papayas,
Can you?
P-I-P-I.
Yeah, that's one.
Did I spell or did I say?
You said papayas.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Bananas.
Yes.
What did you just say? Yeah, that's when the thing's gonna get a little bit chaotic. A lot of children are. Yeah, so that's when you need to step it up. Okay, my expectation is this. Okay. And let's do it again. A-P-P-L-E-S.
Apple.
Apple.
Apples.
You have to pick
Yes.
it up and then say apples.
That's right.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. So of course you need to walk around and check if they really got the right answer, because sometimes children just write
In
around.
here, yeah.
Yeah. So you have to check. They will do little tricks like this too. Yeah. Thank you very much. So this kind of activity will certainly make a lot of noise, but as long as it's a productive noise, I'm pretty sure you.
In grade 1 and 2, do you teach them how to spell the words too? In grade 1 and 2, or just recognizing the picture?
Depends on the level. If they're in higher grades, yes. Yeah. Okay, and then activity B, pair up. Now this is on one of the page in my textbook. So I will have children to work as a pair, and the person who's number 1 is going to start with the first word. And the person who's number 2 is going to say the second word. And they take turns to read the word list. Okay, for example, okay, gentlemen, you are number 1. And girls, you are number, no, it's not. Okay, you two are a pair. And you two are a pair, you two are a pair, right? And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you're going to read the word list and take turns, okay? Number 1, you start from ant, right? Ready? Number 1, ready, go.
Ant.
Cat.
Oh, cat.
Man.
Egg.
Leg.
Leg.
Desk.
Ink.
Yeah.
Pig.
Yeah, so
In.
you probably need to, if you've got a word list like this, you probably need to explain them. You need to read all 5 words.
So then we will have to start this back.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that is
let's
a
do it
picture
again.
So we're just going back and
So,
forth.
That's right, yeah. Ready? Go.
Ant.
And
cat. Is that what we asked?
rat.
Oh, there we go.
That.
So- Okay, so this is how it goes. If you're number 1, you read the first
Word.
vocabulary. If you're number 2, you read the second vocabulary.
Are you pointing to that?
The first
Number
box
one,
is
the
short
one
A.
Okay, gotcha.
And then after that.
I'm sorry?
You
And
go
then
to
after
fat
that,
and rat?
what do we
That's
get?
fat and rat.
That's, then you go to here.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
no,
And
after
what
that.
about fat and rat?
Oh, fat and rat, yes, and then you
Okay.
continue to unit 2. So
Okay.
this would be a
Okay.
review activities.
Got it.
Okay? Yeah, let's try it again. So I need you to work as in pairs. So you two are going to work in pairs. Okay? Ready? Okay.
And
Cat.
cat.
Rat.
Fat.
Egg.
What?
I think you're
Oh,
supposed
that's
to
good.
say no, you
Rat.
fat
Rat.
rat too.
Pets.
Rat.
I thought you were supposed to go ant.
Egg.
And cat,
Egg.
cat,
No, no,
cat,
no.
rat.
Oh, you do
Ink.
all the short.
Pen.
You have to
Number
read
one.
Oh, okay.
the
Ant.
Wait.
Cat.
short
Rat.
egg.
Box.
Oh my
Egg.
God.
Rat.
Fox.
Egg.
Egg,
Yes.
Leg.
Up.
In.
Bugs.
Nut.
Red.
red,
Rug.
Ink.
Pets.
pig,
Man.
Pin.
Oh,
Pig.
Oh no.
You're right.
It's not.
I was in there.
Hen.
Kid.
ink,
Wing.
Fox.
Ink.
Bus.
ink,
Bat.
E.
Pets.
Oh.
Bit.
That's
Fox.
wrong.
Bus.
Hot.
We don't say
Fox.
fish,
Ah, you.
Up.
Okay,
Bike.
now you can set time limits in this activity as well. For example,
Ink. How do you say? How do you guys say ink?
Ink.
You guys say ink?
Yeah.
What do you guys say? What do you say?
ink.
So would
Say again.
ink.
Ink.
So, so when I was reading, I was like, that's not a short I.
E.
We say ink.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we definitely
No.
short.
Ink.
Ink short.
It's actually ink.
Ink.
Really? It's a long one?
Yeah, ink.
Really? Ink.
it's in between.
An
Okay.
ox.
In between.
Ox.
Ox, ox.
The ox.
My kids don't know what oxen are. They only know cows.
Okay, so for example, you can set time limits in this kind of activities. You can set, for example, like 10 seconds and see how far they can go.
Not too slow for
Ready?
them.
Suppose they,
So
okay,
I think I'm
try it
gonna
again.
try
I
it.
know it's kind of
Let's
hard,
hope we both can
but
see
we're gonna
that.
give it a try ourselves.
Start with ants.
Alright, ready?
What beat me? It's never.
Ready, go.
Ant.
Ant.
Cat. Cat.
Mat.
Rat.
Rat.
Leg. Leg.
Leg.
Kids.
Egg.
Leg.
Ink.
Big.
Box.
Oh, big.
Big.
Wing.
Ox.
Box
Box.
hop.
Nut.
Box.
That's
Right.
all.
We
So
finished
you
half
guys-
of it.
We cheated.
So you will probably need to have one word list per pair. So one of the children gonna put away their books. Only one book on the table. So when they read out the word list, they will use their finger to point to the word. So you just avoid them. It just makes them easy to follow. Otherwise, after a few seconds, they're gonna say, "Where are we? Where are we now?"
So only one student point out to it.
No.
Both together.
Yeah, because you are reading different words, right? Right.
So whatever word you read, you have to sing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and after a while, you can switch. So the second person is going to read the first word, and the first, you know what I mean, right? Yeah. So now we're gonna try again.
I was reading a fantastic.
Yes.
Okay.
So now we're going to switch. The second person is going to start from ant. Okay, ready?
Ant,
Cat.
rat,
Oh, ants.
It didn't start with you, no.
oh, rat,
Like this one.
Oh,
yeah,
it's just-
yeah, we didn't.
Oh, it's
say
alright.
that.
No, you didn't.
But you got the idea.
Yeah.
Alright.
We didn't get that
Any
idea.
book.
I was like.
No, we were sending recipes.
Okay, now we're gonna have a voting game. Do you still have your piece of paper?
Yeah.
Okay, now I need you to fold it up.
hot dog or hamburger?
Hamburger. And fold it again. And again. And open it up. got how many boxes? 8 boxes, right? Now on top, in each box, you're going to write something. So first of all, I need you to number. Of course, you don't have to ask children to number, but it's always better for them to understand what you're trying to teach them. The number from 1 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now on box 2, you're going to write down your name. Box 2, you're going to write down your name. And in box 4, you're going to write down your favorite TV show.
So really, you really,
I'm sorry?
you
Not
sounded-
really.
Not, it's not like Mickey Mouse or something.
Now in box 8, you're going to write down. You're going to write down your favorite movie star
Movie star.
or a celebrity.
That I watched recently.
And then you're going to fill in the rest of the boxes with the word list, the fruit word list. Do you remember?
You want us to write the word or draw a picture or?
Just words.
And does help with the vibe for now.
Okay, now I'm going to say the word and you are going to fold in such a way that only the answers, how do you say it? Only the answers face,
Yeah.
face up, yeah, only the answers will face up, okay? For example, let's try it times first. Apples. So you're going to fold it in such a way that only apples will face up. That's right. Yeah, very good. Open it up. Mangoes. Very good. You're the first one. Second. Papayas. Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Let's go.
So, if somebody gives you an answer like this, give you an answer like this, no, it's not.
Why there's no S?
No, because you have to be properly.
Aw, I didn't do it properly from the beginning. Have to refold the whole thing.
Okay. Who is your favorite movie star? So you're gonna say it.
But could
Good.
Sean Connery.
Oh, Sean Connery. Who's yours?
Charlie.
Who's Charlie? Charlie Sheen?
There.
Charlie's.
That's a nice Charlie.
Oh, okay. What about Johnny Depp?
Yep.
Michael Cera.
Who?
Michael Cera, he's a Canadian actor. He's hilarious.
He's Canadian?
Yeah.
It's a Hugh Jackman.
Wolverine.
What about
Yeah.
yours?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh
He's a
Jackman.
wonderful actor.
Okay, very good. Okay, so you've got only 8 boxes,
Let's try there, that movie.
right? And of course, you can have children to fold more time. So then you will get more boxes and write more answers, and it will be even more challenging for them to, fold in such a way that only the answers face up, and you have the time limits. So you can do it as a class activity or do it in a group. For example, you are group A and you are group B. Now, gentlemen, I'm going to start from you. You're going to ask the questions, and the other two are going to answer you, and both in such a way that only the answers will show up. Okay, so the best, the one who got it right, the one who got the answers right first will continue, will take over the gosh, I'm losing my mind. We'll continue to ask the questions. Okay, ready? Go.
Favorite TV show?
You go.
Nice.
You really like New Girl?
So
Now it's your turn.
I love Johnny
Okay, so it will be your turn to ask the questions.
What's
Next.
your name?
Oh my gosh.
Then
Oh, Darren.
Okay. Your favorite TV
uh,
show. Yay!
Here's-
No, winner.
Wait, what?
here.
Okay, so the rule is the rules are very basic. One, you have to
Oh.
vote it in such a way that only the answers will face up, right? And two, you have to say the sentence. You have to answer it, not just show them.
Oh.
Yeah, not just show them, you have to say it.
Okay, are you ready?
Okay, go.
Everyone freeze. Favorite movie star?
Can we go again?
Fizz.
Okay, that's
Rejected.
better than you.
Favorite big star.
I feel like find my.
Right
I
now?
had mine.
You're very precise. Okay.
You don't have to follow it the same way again.
Bananas.
You follow it the other way.
That we all chose last time.
Ah!
Oh,
No, you need to
Good
say
job.
it. You-
I said
Banana
bananas.
has banana.
I'm no
No,
good.
which is
But
again
he said
complicated.
banana, so you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
show him banana.
But you're high level kids, what can I say?
Did you
Was there
put
word enough?
waffles?
Was there word enough?
Ah,
Oh, banana.
that's
Banana.
Amanda.
Whatever.
There goes. No matter how slow you go, he's not gonna win.
Fix.
Mango.
Okay.
Good
So,
job.
Yes, I mean.
Yeah, you got the
not
idea.
Fizz.
And
Go down.
now we're going to think, what about the teaching goals? What are the teaching goals we're trying to achieve in these activities?
Kind of like, almost like, I know they're not sight words, but making these kind of vocabulary sight words.
So we are practicing, we're building fluency,
Building fluency.
vocabulary.
yes,
Um,
vocabulary.
Skills like quick thinking.
Yeah.
Paying attention.
Listen.
Paying
Listening.
attention, yes, you have to listen carefully, right? Yeah.
Yeah, reinforcing the vocabulary you already know.
Yeah.
Exercising their big motor skills.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Because they have to fold.
Yes, you.
Folding, motor
Yes, it could be very difficult for children
Yeah.
to
And
fold.
also learning about each other.
That's
Well,
right.
I find it difficult to fold it
And
as
try to
fast
have
as-
fun in this activities. You'll hear a lot of jokes.
I know Marius likes his
Could
outfit.
you use this as a warm-up game for like your higher levels, like
Don't do it in
getting to know
English,
each other,
it's not
right?
a good thing.
Yes.
Especially if it's a new group of things.
Yes, yes. So, the contents of the word you put in that piece of paper really are, you can put everything, anything you like. So, yeah, you can adapt it to your teaching context in a lot of ways. What skills are, did I just spell it wrong?
Which one?
Yes.
Skills are involved.
Yeah, the
I'm sorry, very embarrassing.
I wouldn't even notice if you haven't said anything.
Okay, now what skills are involved?
Listening.
Listening, speaking,
Right.
Discipline.
Writing,
Discipline.
discipline, yes, yes.
If you do it
And
undisciplined.
that's
yeah.
right. And also you need to
Focus?
You need to
Read.
read.
Read,
Yeah, so